Whose quality of life is it? Good evening. My name is Queenie Choo, and I'm the CEO of S.U.C.C.E.S.S. S.U.C.C.E.S.S is one of the largest nonprofit social services organizations in British Columbia. We have been helping newcomers and refugees to get settled in the Lower Mainland since 1973. Because of my work, I have the opportunities to hear some immigrant stories, talking about why they wanted to come to Canada and how they describe the dream in pursuit of their quality of life for themselves and for the children. They want a better education system for their children. They want a comfortable environment, living environment for their family, and better opportunities for their career. I also listened to some refugees talking about why they or how they wanted to leave their war-torn countries to come to Canada for safety and stability in life, even though they might face many challenges such as language barriers, unemployment, and social and cultural differences. With my healthcare background, I also come across some patients with chronic diseases, debilitating conditions, such as multiple sclerosis, ALS, or dementia. Quality of life to these people may mean ability to perform daily activities such that they wanted to make their own meals independently, bathe themselves, eat by themselves, and do household chore independently by themselves. Many of these might seem very basic, but to them are the quality of life they are striving for. So what does quality of life mean to you? Canadians concerned about health and health of their loved ones. Without health, life becomes difficult. Canadians have been led to believe quitting smoking, drinking alcohol in moderation, exercise, avoid getting overweight, you will be healthy and live a longer and healthy life. Unfortunately, it might not be always the case. It has been known for over 150 years that the primary factors that shape health are the living conditions. Living conditions refer to amount of income they have, the kind of housing and employment they have, whether they have resources to attain food, the extent to which they can get support from others. The World Health Organization calls these factors social determinants of health. So how long Canadians can expect to live, and whether they will experience cardiovascular disease or adult onset diabetes is very much determined by the living conditions. The same goes for the health of their children. Differences among Canadian children in the surviving beyond the first year of life, experiencing childhood afflictions such as asthma and injuries, and whether they fall behind in schools are strongly related to the social determinants of health they experience. So the primary factors that shape the health of Canadians are not medical treatments or lifestyle choices, but rather the living conditions that they experience. These conditions have come to be known as the social determinants of health. The importance to health of living condition was established back in mid-1800s and has been enshrined in Canadian government policy documents since the mid-1970s. In fact, Canadian contributions to the social determinants of health concept have been so extensive as to make Canada a health promotion powerhouse in the eyes of the international health community. Recent reports from Canada's Chief Public Health Officer and the Canadian Senate and the Public Health Agency of Canada continue to document the importance of the social determinants of health. But this information, based on decades of study, research in Canada and elsewhere, tells a story that is unfamiliar to most Canadians. Canadians are largely unaware that our health is shaped by how income and wealth is distributed. whether or not we are employed, or if so, the working conditions we experience. Furthermore, our well-being is also determined by the health and social services we received, and our ability to obtain quality education, food, housing, and among other factors. So, if that's the case, so whether you are an immigrant, refugee, person with disabilities, youth, adult, seniors, quality of life may mean different things for different people under different circumstances. Unequivocally, health is the basic element of many of us is striving for in order to pursue our quality of life. As the primary factor that shapes health of Canadians is the social determinants of health, do we then have control over our health? Do we then have control over quality of life? So whose quality of life is it? Thank you.